I'm a UAF on exchange from the University of the Virgin Islands to get some variation on my transcripts. There's a lot of courses that are offered at my university but never seem to be offered when I need them. So I thought an exchange would be a great way to get those things done without staying in school for 6 years. The National Student Exchange Program is who I went through. We have the offices in St. Thomas. And so I had to go, they give you a big packet, and one of the things is called a course parallel. So I looked at the paradigm I have for my school and the courses that I need, and I looked at the courses offered here. And what I had to do was take the course description from my school for acting. We only have one acting class that's offered. It's a 300 level, but here there are 3 acting classes. I mean, this university has a much clearer description of their courses than my university does, and they're broken down so specifically that it's actually like we have such a broad class for directing, play script analysis, and theater critique. In here, there are 3 separate courses. I think I'm going back to my university with a lot more than I could have gotten there. In my university, we have like one technical class, and so I was thinking I'll just take that when I get back home. But I read the course description for this, and there's a lot of things that just, during my life I found interesting, like designing and cutting and drawing that I'm not good at, but I have some inclination to try them. So I was like, no, I'm going to take that course up here and get a little more out of it, which in St. Thomas I probably would have taken the course, just try and cruise through it, get a C, not care. And this is offering an opportunity that might get me into more technical theater. I haven't done a lot that wasn't on the stage, but I like it. I had my resume already put together, and I had one monologue, and I learned another one. Showed up to the auditions, and very intimidating. There's all these people who know each other, and they're a real tight family. This is very scary. I was just hoping for a walk-on, and nobody knows who I am. Nobody's seen anything I've done. I've got a long resume, but it really doesn't mean anything because you don't know where I'm coming from. So when the list came out, I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe it. But I had so much fun doing both, and when we were doing directing finals, I'm standing on the stage going, I've been here for 4 months, and I've probably spent 2 of those months on this stage. And in my entire acting career, these 4 months have probably been the most enriched and the most I've been so involved every day, going to a rehearsal or going to a meeting and getting to know everybody in this theater. Has just, I've grown as much as 10 years has given me. 4 months here has given me a lot. Acting in Cartossi was a type of acting I've never done before. I mean, you can't compare Cartossi to anything. And people say bad things and good things, but what it was is an experience that's invaluable. And then switching over to Don Juan and learning about epic theater for the first time, being able to do improv off the cuff and being told that's okay, you can do it, not just messing around during rehearsals. 2 things I've never done before that I will always keep with me and remember and go, well, I know how to do this, and I can do sci-fi interactive theater. To come to UAF was really scary, and the theater department, in a month, I felt like I belonged. There was no difference between me and anybody else. And if anybody's thinking about an exchange, going from Minnesota to Iowa, I would not recommend, but going from the other side of the world where everything about life is different from life up here, UAF definitely offers the experience where you'll get to broaden horizons you never knew were there. And it was the only time I saw 40 below since I've been here was the day I got here. It's pitch black, and each leg of the trip I put on another layer of clothes. So I got off the plane and I'm like, I'm ready for it, I'm ready. And the doors to the airport opened, I got outside and I couldn't breathe. That was the first thing, because I was like, oh God. But I think just because it's so different, that as bad as some people might think it is, just that it's different is so amazing. That everything to me was just like, wow, it's dark and it's noon. And I took everything with a grain of salt, and because this was a choice I wanted, and I worked so hard to get here, that I enjoyed it all. And I suffered, I've lost my tan, and